I don't have enough money. All I got is $200 cash and everything is $500 and up. My refund is coming 3 or 5 business days. Okay. I tell you, you don't have to do all that. It's grabbing me. Hey, you stop. You don't have to do all that.
Stop resisting.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
On July 22nd, 2024, officers at Orlando International Airport responded to a Spirit Airlines jet bridge security breach. A woman who refused all requests to leave, resisted arrest, and bit an officer, resulting in 4 criminal charges. One question stands at the center of this incident. Was the force used to effect that arrest legally justified?
So towards the boarding, she just kind of ran past everybody and, it's a security breach.
Is she being denied?
Correct, yeah. We
her all the way inside the aircraft. Yes,
so once I told her, she finally came off when I mentioned no fly list, but she's very irate sitting down there in the purple shirt. But we'll take her to the back. We'll give her a refund.
Hey, dear. Ma'am? Hey, can we go up there and talk, please, so we can...
No, I cannot. I want my bag off this plane.
9-2, can I get an airside?
I need my bag. You didn't let me board. You're not going to give me a refund. You're not going to send me out.
We are going to give you a refund.
So, ma'am, can we go up there and talk at the counter so they can work on the computer to get you a refund? Ma'am, we have to clear this jet bridge so they can take off. Ma'am?
What's going on?
Right now, this jet bridge, are you guys in control of it, or is it going towards you?
It's still federal property, but as of right now, we have our team here, so technically Spirit's operating on this jet.
Because you guys are still attached to the plane.
Correct. Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you guys want to press charges for trespass after warning if she refuses to leave the jet bridge? Because I can't force her to go unless either you or Go would do it. Go ahead.
I don't think Spirit would want to do that.
Can you advise us this is going to be a security incident or a gate service?
Still, well, they're saying it's a security incident.
She breached the jet bridge without standing. She ran right.
Oh, so she didn't.
She didn't know. She right now she's already trespassed. And she just ran right down and got in the plane.
Alright, ma'am, can you fill me in on what's going on? Why are we here? What's going on?
I'm ready to get on the plane. I gotta be able to get 12:20. She gonna tell me I can't get on the plane. I've been on this plane already before this morning. I've been sitting there all day long.
Okay.
I do not want to go back on no other plane. I gotta be able to get 12:20 in the morning.
Okay. Do you have an ID on you? Because they're not even sure if you are who you say you are. Do you have ID on you?
All I have is a passport. I came from Costa Rica.
A passport is fine. Can I see your passport?
Disconnect the jet bridge for her because I don't want you to be trespassed by the airport. This is federal property. I don't want you to be charged for trespassing.
Yes.
So we really would like you just to make sure that
How is I'm
Can I
trespassing?
explain to you how this is all coming about? So the reason why this is coming about is because they said, according to the call we got, I don't know what happened, but according to the call we got, you came and went past them onto the jet bridge without showing your ticket.
It's a lie. How did they know what I got if I didn't show my ticket?
Okay.
She even seen my ticket.
Okay.
That young lady right there.
Okay, so
And
with
my name.
that being said, being that you're saying that you did show them something, I don't want it to get to a point where they're going to deny you boarding, then they're going to trespass you from the airport. Now you can't even fly out the airport. They're willing to take care of you, but you can't stay here. Because right now you haven't committed a crime technically. We're not involved yet. I don't want us to become involved because now if we become involved, That means
giving me a refund money is not on the same day. It's not going to give me back to
the manager just told you. Did you just not tell her that you would try to book up another flight, or am I hearing stuff?
Not today.
Not
Based
today,
on the
okay.
circumstances, not today. But we will give her a refund so she can look at other options.
I have to go to work and sweat, please.
So here's the thing. Like I said, I don't want you to end up being banned from the airport. That's going to make the situation even worse. And I don't want that for you. Let's I'm not sure. I didn't hear who it was. I didn't hear anything. Alright, let's get her taken care of. You got everything?
I'm going to refund her.
Okay.
Just at least with me.
I'm gonna go tell her. Actually, let's see what he does.
Is follow-up question charged?
If she refuses to leave. Yeah, no, you're good. One in a couple. Purple. Yeah. Like, so you don't need to give the warning. You don't need to be the official person that we're giving the warning. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm asking that the way
It has to be written in paper for the trespass. We cannot give her a verbal.
Incorrect.
It has to be
Incorrect. 100% incorrect. A verbal warning is good enough. Leave.
yeah.
That is all you have to do.
Okay, I'll give her a verbal warning that we can do.
So
but if we officially trespass,
So if somebody, let me give you an example. If somebody doesn't give me their name and I can't get their name legally, all you have to do is go leave. I'm not giving you your name. If she refuses, that's when the criminal portion. I can't give her a trespass if she doesn't give me her name. So that's incorrect.
is she giving her?
We have it because the ticket, right? She got ready, got it. So with that, we are going to.
She's basically saying she wants to go to jail and she's refusing.
She wants to what?
She wants to go to jail. She's refusing to leave. And I explained.
I don't run away. I'd rather go to jail because I don't have no security on my body and myself. I don't know nothing about this state.
Relax.
Hold on. Hear me out.
You're not going to make it any better.
If you end up going to jail, guess what? Now you have to worry about a bond. How are you going to get out with a bond?
I would get out.
Hold on.
I would secure my safety. I'm in a state by myself that I don't know nothing about.
You're going to have to worry about the bond. You're also going to have to worry
Can you tell me
about
if she scans her ticket and probably gets on?
From the airport. You're going to have to worry about another airline because you're not going to be able to fly the same airline. So
I'm
we're
not
trying
worried about that. I don't even got no enough money to get a last minute flight. Do you know how much last minute flights is? I already tried $528, which I don't have no but $200 cash, and you gonna give me my money in 3 or 5 days. I don't have nowhere to go.
Okay,
I don't
understand.
have nowhere to stay. I don't know nobody in this state.
Ma'am, we're right here. Just talk to us right here. You don't have to yell. Okay? So, as of right now, right, they are refunding your money. Okay?
It don't go back
Can
on
you
the
stop for a
store.
second?
Empty.
Can you stop for a second? I'm explaining to you that all we have to do is go back to the land.
Daddy, I'd rather go to jail at her and then I'm gonna give you, just get my check and go. Get me out of jail because this is crazy. I don't got nowhere to go and they keeping me
All you
in
gotta
there.
do is leave. Let's walk.
Somebody refund me my money, but then the
let's
money
walk.
don't hit the card so 3 to 4 days. Daddy, I don't got no money but $200. That's it. Where can I book a last minute flight?
Can I talk to him? Are you okay if I talk to him for just a moment?
I'm stuck out here, Daddy. I'm just stuck. I found a Greyhound bus. That's still 500 something damn dollars. Everything $500.
Can I talk to him for you?
You tell me when you're done.
That's why I told him to do the rest of me. They told me it's different options. No, it's not. I'm in the state by myself and I don't know where I'm at.
We don't need that. We can fill that out later. That's what I'm trying to say. We don't need that. As long as she refuses right here, I'm good with it. We can fill that out once we have her name and all that other stuff and she's in handcuffs.
I don't got nowhere. I don't got nowhere to go.
Coleman, I just want to get you
It's
to
a
the main
savings,
terminal.
please.
Miss Coleman, I just want to get you to the main terminal. Can I speak to your dad? Can I speak to him? Is it okay?
Miss Coleman, you're calling the emergency number. That's 911.
Ma'am, can I talk to
Yes,
your
I
dad?
need the police.
This is the
Ma'am, we are the police. We are right
No, you
here.
do not, but you're not taking me to jail because I'm in a state that I don't know where to go, and I'm telling you to take me to jail, and you're not listening.
Miss Coleman, we're trying to help you out. Can I talk to your dad?
Daddy, I am not, I'm a funny.
I'm done when you're done.
They already got the police. They're not even doing nothing. I'm just gonna be here by myself. I'm by myself.
Ma'am, we are the police. Please do not call the police again. Okay?
Miss Coleman, can you just gather your stuff and we'll go ahead and walk to the main terminal? I'll talk
I'm not moving nowhere. I'm not moving.
Hang on here, this case. I'm not gonna keep going back and forth. I'm trying to help her as best as I can.
We've already done that.
I'm in Orlando, Florida, Dad. I don't have no way to go. I don't got nothing but $200 cash.
I'm calling myself.
That's why I keep telling them I'd rather go to jail. I don't know nothing about this state. I don't have enough money. All I got is $200 cash and everything is $500 and up. My refund is coming 3 or 5 business days. You took my computer, you took my belongings already. Okay. I tell you, you don't have to do all that. You're grabbing me. Hey, you stop. You don't have to do all that.
Stop resisting.
Stop resisting.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Got one, got two. All right, slow down, slow down. I have both their legs. I got both of them.
All you have to do is say, grab, put your hands behind your back. You don't have to do all that. Say, you don't
We
have
gave
to
you
do
the
all
opportunity
that.
to leave.
Let me go. You're about to break my glasses. Can you stop?
Stop resisting. Give me your
I'm
arm.
not resisting.
Give me your arm.
Please.
Give me your arm.
Let me go and I'm going to let you. I'm going to
Give
put
me
it
your
on.
arm.
Hey, I'm going to put it on. Regardless, hey, I'm going to put it on.
God damn it. Don't you fight me. Don't you fight me.
He's sitting up and grabbing me. They're grabbing me all kind of ways.
You got her?
Yeah. I'm gonna secure it.
All kind of ways.
Don't you fight me. Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Stop resisting. Stop.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting. They're grabbing me all kind of ways, Daddy. Stop.
Stop moving.
Okay, can you get out? Just try to get out my glasses. That's all I'm trying to do.
Well, guess what? You ain't bit me.
Okay, so I got a charge. Thank you. Can you?
Don't move. Until we are done, do not move.
Can I get on the ground? May I get on
Once
the ground?
you are secure, you will be let up.
Okay. Can I get on the ground, please?
You will get on the ground. Cat, are we
Can I
good?
get on the ground?
Get on the ground.
Can I get on the ground,
Move.
please?
Listen to me.
Can I get
You're
on the
going to
ground?
get, listen to me.
Can I get on the
You
ground,
are going
please?
straight to the ground. Do you understand? Yes or no?
Yes, can I go to the ground, please? Can I go straight to the ground?
Sit on your butt.
Okay.
Sit on your butt. On your butt.
Hey, I'm going to
On
the
your
ground.
butt.
I'm going
On
to
your
the ground.
butt.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
I'm not even resisting. You don't gotta do all of that. All you have to do, Sarah, ask me. Can you put your hands behind your back?
Take your legs out.
I'm asking that just been resisting, and I told him all I asked them, can they just take me to jail, and they just did all this for nothing, so they can make it seem. And you're being recorded by people too.
I'm being recorded by my body camera.
Okay, so
Stretch your leg out all the way.
okay, can you just get my glasses? That's all I care about. That's it. Thank you. That's That's all I care about. My
Stretch your leg out.
okay.
I asked you several times to leave.
I just told
Several times.
all I asked you to take me to. I can't go. I don't go
You could have
nowhere.
avoided all of it.
I don't. But ma'am, you didn't have to do all the first ask.
The
I
moment you
could've
say
told.
no, you don't want to leave, there's no talking.
So you did you have to do resistance like that? All you have to did I ask you I want to go to jail? I said, can I can put my hands behind my
If you
back.
wanted to go to jail, why were you resisting?
I didn't resist. You just did all that for nothing. You could
You
say,
were.
ma'am.
You were.
I said, ma'am, do you know what you just did? You snatched
It's on
my
our
face.
body cam.
Okay, thank you.
I snatch your face, good luck with that.
Because you didn't have to do all that. I asked y'all to go to jail, so that meant I wasn't resisting. I asked you I want to go to jail. Because I'm in a state I don't know where I'm at.
Well, now you're gonna
I
go to
was
jail.
going
You
to
Now
don't
you're
know.
going to jail.
I don't care about going to jail,
Okay.
ma'am.
That works.
That's why I asked you, can I go to jail? It's just
What you doing now?
It's just pass and pen.
You good?
I gotta check my leg. She bit me pretty good.
Oh, well, you might well check the MLS too.
Can you get AMR as well, please?
Because you should not put your hands on nobody and like that. And when nobody was in the resistance, I asked you, can I go to jail? You should say, ma'am, you mind putting your hands behind my leg?
You don't tell us how to do our job.
You
We
didn't have
asked
to
you to
jump
leave.
all on me
Just
like
go ahead, go
that.
through her stuff.
There's so many t-shirts and earrings.
Can you
My
do me a
charger,
favor? Because I know you guys
My
are running
money
her ticket.
and
She's
passport.
banned from your airline.
We're now going to do that. Yeah, I need to tell her that whenever you guys have a moment, I'll have to tell her.
Sir, come here. Being that you're in charge of the air side, is she permanently banned from this airport?
She's being arrested. I need to call my supervisor to give me 2
Thank you.
Thank you.
24, go ahead. Kick your leg forward. Thank you.
Is crossing them okay or no? I gotta get pushed down for this.
Fight mark.
Is crossing them okay or I'm gonna get kicked down and stuff for that too?
Hey, how far are you out now?
Okay, I guess crossing them okay.
She bit me pretty good. I gotta check that. Bye.
Go to the emergency room because you need to go get checked.
Are we gonna have a problem walking you to a car?
No, you didn't have a problem putting the handcuffs on me. You didn't have to do what you was doing. I asked you nicely. Can I go to jail? You didn't have to jump down and be all aggressive. You didn't have to do all of what you did. Excessive force. That was unnecessary. And please hope your body cam on, because that was necessary force. For nothing. When you could have just said, ma'am, can you put your hands behind your back? And then if I said, no, I didn't want to do that, that would have been a resistance race.
Welcome to
That's
Florida.
Welcome
to Florida.
That's how I do
That's
it.
not how we do that down
Okay,
here.
but why you didn't say?
I'm not explaining that to you.
Can you put your hand
All
behind
you're
your
gonna
back?
do is walk to the
That's how
car.
they do it in Dallas.
I don't care how they do it in Dallas.
Okay, that's how they do it in Dallas.
Do they bite people in Dallas?
Yes, they do.
Oh, okay.
If you want to be aggressive with a person, yeah,
Okay,
I beat you.
listen to me. If you do not walk carefully,
I am going to walk.
Okay.
I'm not resisting.
I will spray you.
I asked
I
you
will
to
spray
let
you.
me,
Okay.
let me go.
I'm letting you
Let me
know.
go.
I will spray you if you stop.
I'm not being a resistant
What's
arrest.
car?
You doing body
What's car?
force. You're doing body force for nothing. I said I can walk properly with you. I wouldn't even put my hands behind your back. You just jumped on me for no
Where
reason.
did she bite you at? Why are you biting my officer?
Because he grabbed my face and messed it down. Oh, sir, all he had to do is say, can you put your hands behind? I asked him, can I go to jail? So how is that a resistant race? If I'm asking you to take me to jail because I don't know where I'm from, right? I don't know where I'm from, so I asked you to take me to jail because it's secure my safety, right? So you didn't have to jump on me and do all what you was doing.
So
You
you boarded,
attacked me first. sir.
So you board a plane without a ticket. He calls. Let me finish. You board a plane without a ticket. It calls all this chaos. These officers come out here, polite, professional, courteous, and then you turn around and bite with this officer when he's out here trying to be professional with you. Not making sense, ma'am. Okay.
I have a ticket, and it's not resisting race. And he said by the time came on, all you have to do is say, ma'am, can you put your hands behind your back? I asked him to put your hands, so that means I would put my hands behind my back with no problem. But right now, he asked me, is I'm going to walk to the car with no problem. I'm not going to resist. All you got to do is hey. You don't have to jump on nobody. That's all you have to do.
Thank you, Stomach.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're gonna get into a car.
Okay.
Yep, let's go.
Ready?
All right, ma'am. Straight up, ma'am.
Yeah, we'll get her in my car once we get up there.
That big part is the diaper. See?
All right, ma'am. You step inside this vehicle.
Dang, they don't even
All right, ma'am. Is that bud?
Now, let's break this down legally. The first issue is jurisdiction. A jet bridge sits on federal airport property, but while the aircraft remains connected, the operating airline retains operational control of that space under its gate lease agreement. That distinction matters because under Florida Statute Section 810.09, a trespass warning must be issued by a person with lawful authority over the property. Without establishing who holds that authority, no valid trespass charge can attach. With jurisdiction confirmed, the next question is whether the warning itself was legally valid. Florida Statute Section 810.09 requires only that an authorized person warn the subject to leave verbal notice is fully sufficient under Florida law. No written instrument is required. Once that warning was issued and refused, continued presence on the jet bridge constituted a first-degree misdemeanor, and the legal predicate for a lawful arrest was complete. That brings us to the arrest itself and the use of force applied to effect it. All such claims are governed by Graham v. Connor, 490 U.S. 386, decided in 1989. The Supreme Court established the objective reasonableness standard. Force must be judged from the perspective of a reasonable officer at the moment of decision, not with the benefit of hindsight. 3 factors frame the analysis: the severity of the crime at issue, whether the subject posed an immediate threat, and whether the subject actively resisted. Applying Graham to the facts here, the predicate offense was a misdemeanor, which in isolation weighs against elevated force. However, sustained non-compliance across 10 minutes, physical resistance during handcuffing, and a confirmed bite materially elevated both the threat level and the permissible force response. On balance, a physical takedown without weapons deployed falls within a legally defensible range under Graham's 3-factor test. Beyond the force question, each charge carries its own legal weight. The bite independently constitutes battery on a law enforcement officer under Florida Statute Section 784.07, subsection 2, requiring only intentional, unwanted physical contact. That charge stands on its own. The resisting with violence count under Section 843.01, a third-degree felony, is predicated directly on that biting act. The resisting without violence count under Section 843.02 presents a factual tension. The subject repeatedly and explicitly requested to be arrested. Verbal consent to be jailed, however, does not legally excuse physical resistance to the mechanics of handcuffing. These are 2 legally distinct acts, and courts treat them accordingly. Finally, the disorderly intoxication charge under Section 856.011 carries the weakest evidentiary foundation, absent any documented field sobriety observations in the available footage. With the legal framework established, we can now evaluate the conduct of each party. The lead officer receives a grade of B-. His application of Florida trespass law was accurate, his de-escalation effort genuine, spanning more than 10 minutes with multiple alternatives offered before any enforcement action. The reduction reflects one identifiable gap: the absence of a clear, direct verbal arrest command before initiating the physical takedown. Under Graham, reasonableness is assessed moment by moment, and that single instruction, had it been explicitly issued, would have both strengthened the resisting charge and reinforced the force justification. The subject receives a grade of C+. Her personal circumstances were sympathetic, stranded, financially constrained, far from home, but legally immaterial to the trespass analysis. The unauthorized entry created the predicate offense. The sustained refusal to leave satisfied Florida Statute Section 810.09 inches full, and the bite constitutes an independent criminal act that substantially strengthens the prosecution across all 4 charges. Her compliance during transport and her post-arrest articulation of the force issue reflect some awareness, but neither mitigates the legal consequences of the bite. This incident leaves behind 3 lessons that go beyond the outcome of any single case. The jurisdictional inquiry the officer conducted early in this encounter was not procedural caution, it was a legal prerequisite. A trespass warning issued by a party without authority over the property is a nullity, and any arrest predicated on it becomes unlawful. Getting this right at the outset is what gave every subsequent enforcement action its legal foundation. Building on that, the transition from de-escalation to physical arrest reveals a broader tactical principle under Graham. One explicit verbal command, place your hands behind your back, before initiating contact is not a formality. It is a documented moment of compliance opportunity, and its absence creates a vulnerability that defense counsel will exploit. Finally, and perhaps most instructively for the public, a subject's verbal preference for a particular outcome does not modify their legal obligations during the arrest process. Requesting incarceration and refusing to be handcuffed are legally incompatible positions. The physical mechanics of arrest remain a lawful order, and resistance to those mechanics carries criminal consequences, entirely independent of whatever the subject intended by asking to go to jail. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out our second channel, Audit the Court, for even more police interaction and courtroom content.